All right, Happy New Year from
Happy New
BWT.
Year.
Peace out 2017. Happy New Year from
Happy New
BWT.
Year.
Welcome to 2018. The last 6 months have been amazing from all the likes, comments, shares. Really have enjoyed getting to know the YouTube community and people have been responding to our vlogs. Which brings us to today's episode is frequently asked questions that we get on social media. So without further ado, here we go.
Okay, question number 1. Did your parents approve of you getting together? Okay, question number 1. Did your parents approve of you getting together?
Yes, in general they approved. I'll say they had some questions about the timeline as I was just getting out of another relationship, another marriage actually. And because there were 4 children and I had no children of my own.
Not man. You had a dog.
I had a dog named Pope.
Yeah, Pope.
He passed away this time last year.
Yeah, rest in peace.
But yeah, so my dad thought you were very beautiful and intelligent, and they both thought it was really good for me, but they were questioning the timeline.
Okay.
Like, don't rush, son.
Okay. Did they tell you that?
Maybe once. Yeah. Yeah, during our 6-month engagement.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
What about you? Did your parents approve of us?
Well, I was, my mother, Suge Brown, she actually had cancer when you and I started dating seriously. And I knew that she was fairly sick, and so I was in her home in Vegas, and I said, hey, yeah, Mom, I'm probably gonna marry him. Because I wanted her to know, you know, I just felt that compelling thing to say, I'll say something about it. And then she goes, oh, okay. And she's like, oh, George, you gonna marry him? And George was like, oh, okay. And then that was it. So yeah, I mean, it was just important for me to tell her so she knew that I was serious about you. But I had no idea if she was gonna be there for an engagement or a wedding. And it turned out that she passed away before.
Yeah, I never actually got to meet her.
Yeah.
All right, question 2. Did race make us hesitate? All right, question 2. Did race make us hesitate?
Hesitate
to get married.
Okay.
To be together. I'll answer for me, no. I was love struck. I didn't even know what was happening. I think you had to tell me, like, you know I'm black, right?
That was my part. Yeah, so you weren't even thinking about race, and then it didn't make you hesitate, so the answer is no, right? So for me, the answer is also no.
Really?
Yeah.
You knew more, you were more conscious of the impact of race.
I was more aware of what race meant, I mean, about us being together, but it wasn't a deal breaker for me. So yeah, I knew, but it didn't make me hesitate. And then we had to have conversations about it.
Just love, baby.
Okay, question number 3. Who did we tell first about the seriousness of our relationship? Okay, question number 3. Who did we tell first about the seriousness of our relationship?
Our relationship. So I was part of a men's Bible study at church, and I told the guys that I was starting to see you, and I wanted some help with accountability to be, virtuous. I wanted to be virtuous. Aren't you glad I'm virtuous? Okay, who did you tell first?
I think, okay, so it started at work, so I'm thinking it was probably Monique, and then from there it was probably like Karen and Cherie, I think. So like,
Work friend first.
Yeah.
And I knew her, she knew me.
She knew you before I knew you.
Yeah.
And so like I would always run and go, look at this text.
You were showing her my text messages?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Sorry, yeah.
What did my friends think?
All right, question. What did my friends think? So I was in a marriage before 14 years, and so most of my friends knew my ex. And so though they knew us in that context, I think because everyone was sort of surprised that our marriage fell apart the way it did. I think ultimately they're really happy for me. That's what I remember. They're just supportive.
Are we naive? I wonder who was the.
No, I don't know what they said behind my back. I'm like, Lord help him.
I don't know. Do you know her? No, I don't know her. Where does she live? Oh, San Bernardino. Oof, I don't know about that place.
Well, and then I moved to Riverside. We got married and I moved. So then that like made it hard to keep in touch.
Yeah,
so
true,
that changed
true.
things. Yeah.
Were my friends happy? Yeah, because they thought you were nice. The people that already knew you were a stand-up guy. You know,
Yeah.
they knew you were good.
I heard your friend Karen asked, does he listen to Whitesnake? Because I was white.
She had a
that's
stereotype.
fine.
Then I was like, and then it turned out you did.
Here I go again on my own.
I mean, yes. In the still of the night, here I go again. Classic rock.
I actually like that song as well. But yeah, so did they? Yeah, they were happy. I think I had people say, "Isn't it kind of fast?" And I was like, you know, when you're in your 40s, you know, you're not very confused about what's going on within the love department. So, okay, next question: how did Wes feel about my 4 kids?
Well, I know when we were getting to know each other, I was your mentor teacher in the
You
school
love
district.
to talk about that.
No, but I do remember you said, "Do you want to meet my kids?" I think it was
No, it
Marcus.
was one kid,
It was
yeah.
Marcus. Your
And you
son
said
with
no.
autism. And I just remember at that point, like, don't get involved.
We weren't even dating then.
I
This
know,
isn't about that.
I know. I was just like, I don't want to be involved. That's crossing the line. But later, like when I remember coming over when we were dating, and you had some like girls' night out or something like that. You went to a comedy club or something, or a play. I think you went to a play in Claremont, and I stayed home, and I was kind of the babysitter, and so that was a first. Especially like Marcus, like take care of Marcus and feeding Marcus. So I remember being tired. Like initially when we were dating, the kids would be with their dad on the weekend. I come over.
Oh yeah. So
But
it was
then
more like not.
You were
that,
hiding them for a little bit.
It was not hiding.
I was
wasn't
just kidding.
I didn't want
No,
you.
you were trying to make a nice environment for dating.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then I think.
So did you?
So I was tired out at first, but I think
you weren't
ultimately.
afraid. You weren't afraid. Were you afraid? Like,
I
oh my
wasn't
god.
afraid. I was a teacher. I was used to being around kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't afraid. I think I ultimately over, the years, like I realized it was something I was missing in my life that I hadn't ever wanted before.
That's an interesting point because I think people they see, especially early on when my kids were younger. Now they don't, they're grown, so it's over kind of. But that question of, do you know what you're getting into? Or there'll be statements like, oh, he's such a noble guy for taking on so much. We were the only ones getting something out of the relationship.
Yeah, no.
So it's nice to hear that it was more than
and your family's
something for-
beautiful and they're great human beings. I love them, especially the holidays, which it's New Year's, and so we saw your sister and her
Tasha.
daughter came. Hi Tasha.
Hi,
Menon.
Menon. Missed you, Amalia.
Like to see the cousins around each other, like that gives me a lot of joy. Seeing your kids be around their cousins, it's nice.
2017, peace, deuces.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
And we'll see you in 2018. See you in the next video.
Yeah.